details.
Reacting to these riddles. Hey guys, today we're gonna be reacting to these riddles that you have to solve to stay alive. Let's see if these are realistic or if they're actually going to be helpful to you in some situations.
The world is unpredictable, and you never know when your life might come under threat. It pays to be prepared, but not everyone possesses inbuilt survival instincts. Can you defeat these 10 riddles that you must solve to stay alive? Let's find out. Number 10. Head above water. Imagine you're trapped in a room and it's slowly filling with water. You've checked everywhere and there's no way to turn off the water or to make an escape, and you can feel the water level rising with every passing second. It's not only...
Okay, first of all, who is going to capture you and do this? Like, who did you make mad? Like, would you really make somebody that mad that they would do that? And second of all, how did you get in that room in the first place? Like, if there's no exits or any of that, how'd you get in there in the first place? Like, did you fall through like a trap door? Or did you like get walled in by your enemy? Like, they probably built a wall or something. Fortnite enemy, your wall in. It's over.
the coldness of the water making you squeal, but the knowledge that help is 5 minutes away and you only have 2 minutes or so until the entire room is flooded. There's no way you can hold your breath for 3 minutes. You do, however, have a straw, a rope, and a bucket, and one of them has the power to buy you time and save your life. Which item is it? Be quick, you won't...
Okay, here's what I would do. I would usually take the bucket, because you can use it like to float on top of it. Like, you know, those floats, like you can use it when you're on the pool. And, like, you know, you float up. That's what I would use that bucket for. I don't think the straw would be helpful, like, because you could use it as, like, a snorkel, but, like, I mean, like, you can't really breathe too much. You could go, like, yeah, that's not going to give you too much air. But then, also, when you're using the straw, it's going to go up above the straw, so that won't be helpful. That's the least of our problems, staying hydrated. Okay.
Only have 10 seconds to come up with a plan.
Oh, talking about this for a minute. You have the bucket. I'll take the bucket. Hurry up.
Now maybe you could use the straw like a snorkel, but that won't be helpful once the water reaches the ceiling. The rope would be useful in so many other life or death situations, but sorry, it's no good to you right now. It's actually the bucket that will buy you a little extra time until help arrives. Turn it upside down, put it over your head, and you'll have an air bubble that'll give you the extra minutes you need until help arrives.
Hold on. You would use that to like put over your head? Like, doesn't the water like go in the parts too? And what if your head is too big? It only works to small to normal size heads. Okay.
Number 9, a faulty parachute. Now you decide to do a group skydive to celebrate not drowning. Because why not? As you leap from the plane, you feel like you're truly flying and you're more alive than ever. Not for long though. Your bad luck continues and your parachute doesn't open. You're plummeting from the sky at an alarming rate. And as you spin out of control, you see the hard ground below rushing up at you. How are you going to get out of this predicament? Are you going to curl into a ball to protect your head and your internal organs from the impact? Will you put your faith in the reserve parachute? Or will you try and maneuver to another skydiver and cling on to them?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this off so you can see that. You guys see that? You don't... He's gonna, like, how do you do that? Like, that's not gonna help you. Man, jeez. You don't brace yourself from impact from thousands of feet in the air, okay? Okay, don't do that. That's not gonna help you. I would do the reserve parachute, but if that didn't work, you would go to another skydiver. Like, if you know you have another parachute, what are you waiting for? Just pull it already. Like, why wouldn't you pull it if you know? Like, what if somebody was this stupid? It's like, oh no, my parachute isn't opening. I'll just brace myself from impact. Maybe that will stop it. How is that going to help you? Seriously, I want to know. How is that going to help you? That's not going to help you. Exactly. Yeah, I would do the reserve parachute. That didn't work. Next, another skydiver.
Be quick. You only have 10 seconds until it's too late to save yourself.
Yeah, do the reserve parachute. Don't be that dude like on the side. Okay.
The answer to your problem is clear. The reserve parachute is the only thing guaranteed to save your life. Curling up into a ball might minimize damage, but it also might not. And as for clinging to another skydiver, you'll get them killed too. Number 8, Paws of Death. Back on land, you're out for a stroll in the great outdoors. It's a beautiful sunny day and you're whistling as you walk. You're daydreaming about what you'll have for lunch once you get back to your campsite, so much so that you don't notice the huge brown bear standing a few meters in front of you. A wave of panic washes over you as the bear looks into your eyes and growls. What will you do to escape the paws of death? Should you stand your ground and try to scare it off? Maybe you can go the Dr. Dolittle route and befriend it. Should you run away as fast as you can? Or should you drop to the ground and play dead? The bear is approaching. Make your decision.
Here's what I would do. I would I wouldn't have the heart to like do this, to be like all big and tough, and you wouldn't just sit there and act like you're braver than a bear. How is that gonna work? The bear will attack you. If that is actually the thing, I feel like I would feel like I have that one bear that I try to scare off, and it's like, nah, I'm smarter than that. You think I'm stupid? And then just scratch me and oop, it's over. To be honest, to be completely honest, I would probably scream and run, and that would get me killed, because I know that bears are fast, and I can't run faster than a bear. I don't think anybody can, besides the Flash. So I would probably drop dead. And I would probably pretend I'm dead. Even though I think that doesn't really work, but it might. I don't know. You don't befriend a bear. Like, that doesn't happen in real life. No. Yep, I think you're supposed to drop down. I'd be honest with you. When I was screaming about it, I would feel like you're supposed to.
Recruit anyone in the world. Watch the world premiere trailer.
Okay, yeah. I'm going with the
Standing your ground might work with a black bear, as they're much less territorial or aggressive. Okay. But a brown bear won't back down to a tiny human like you. Running away or befriending a bear isn't a wise move, no matter the type. With a brown bear attack, your only option is to drop to the ground with your knees to your chin and your hands protecting your neck. Yeah. When it sees you're not a threat, it will walk away. Hopefully. Number 7.
Hopefully? So it's not even guaranteed. So half of the people would get away with it. The other half, sorry, it's over. There's no other choice.
Deadly venom. Sadly, your animal troubles are far from over, and on another one of your eventful strolls, you get bitten by a venomous snake. The bite is on your lower leg, and there's nobody around to help. What are you going to do to get yourself out of this mess? You could try to suck the venom out if you're flexible enough, or maybe it would be better to sit still and apply a tourniquet to the bitten leg. Perhaps washing the bite with clean water and applying a bandage will help you avoid certain death.
Here's what I would do. Okay, you guys see that man right there? He's sucking it out. I think I would be that flexible. Hold on. Let me try. Yeah, I can do it. See, my leg is up here. Okay, yeah, I would be able to, suck it out. I don't really want venom in my mouth, though. Yeah, and what if it gets up to the bottom of my throat and I can't, cough it out? Like, have you guys ever gotten to the point where, you got something down on the bottom of your throat, you don't want it there, and then it just and you try to cough it up or something, and it won't happen. You just have to let it go down there. I don't want that happening to anybody, not me, not anybody, because I don't want that. Ew. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to suck it out. And I don't think water and a band-aid would do anything either. Yeah, I think you're supposed to sit calm and apply a tourniquet. Although I would still be screaming because your leg, it's hurting. Like, it's going to be hurting, okay? You got bitten by a venomous snake. You're freaking scared to death. I mean, you're a human. Of course you're going to be terrified. Some people are that brave that they'll just sit there and apply a tourniquet to it and just be calm. I'm not, no. I'm a sensitive person. Something bad happens to me, I can barely like pinch myself without me being hurt. Like, I can pinch myself, of course, but like punch, slap, or any of that, I don't know about that.
Fast, the venom will kill you if you don't find a way to stop it.
Yep, I think this is a fire tourniquet. We watched this shark and this girl had to do it, so I think, yeah. Apply a tourniquet, that's my final answer.
The first option might be tempting if you've been practicing yoga and are super bendy, but do you really want venom in your mouth when it could seep into your bloodstream from tiny cuts in your gums?
Ooh.
I don't think so. Washing your wound is no good either. It won't stop the venom that's already inside you. Your only option is to sit still and keep calm to stop your blood pumping and to apply a tourniquet to block the venom from getting into the rest of your body. Number 6, Professor Evil's Puzzle. Animals aren't the only threat to your life, as you find out when you're captured by Professor Evil. Luckily, the professor's feeling generous and gives you one opportunity to get free. Don't mess it up. He gives you 3 doors to choose from. 2 lead to freedom, but the other leads to death, and you can only ask one yes or no question before making your choice. Professor Evil will answer the question honestly if you point to a freedom door, but might lie if you point to the death door. What's your question?
Okay, well, that is very, before it said that, I was like, oh, well, I was going to ask, like, does A or B lead to freedom? Yes or no? If it's a no, well, then it's either B, C, or if it's a yes, then, I can just go through that door. But then when he said he might lie if it points to a death door, or might answer honestly if it's a freedom door, it's still, no, I'm not taking my chances with that. What if you kick him in the weak spot and then you just he better tell you before you kick him again, and then he'll tell you the truth. If he don't, I'm gonna throw him in there with me. If one of us is going down, I'm going down, you going down too.
Going to be. You better decide quickly. Professor Evil isn't known for his patience.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Because I don't know. I worry.
Your only hope is to point to door A and ask if door B leads to freedom. If he says yes, pick door B. And if the answer is no, choose door C. Don't get it? This drawing shows you how my solution works.
Wait, so you're supposed to point to door A and ask for door B? That's confusing. How's that actually gonna work? Okay, let me just put it down here. Okay, so it says door A, and then go up freedom, warden, truthful. Then ask if it's a yes, door B, freedom. If a no, door B, imprisonment. Then go through door C, which is freedom. Yeah, I still don't get it. If you know what he means, just comment down below, please, because I don't.
Number 5, Mother Nature's Revenge. Yes, you've got yourself into more trouble, but this time it's Mother Nature that's after you. You're taking a leisurely drive, presumably to avoid strolling after all your trouble with deadly animals, and you've stopped to, relieve yourself in a field by the side of the road. Just then, the weather turns dark and stormy and a tornado touches down scarily close to you. There's no shelter. How are you going to get out of this tangle? Maybe you could climb a tree and take shelter under the leafy branches? Should you find a ditch in the field and curl up in it? Or should you make a dash for your car and hope that you get to it before the tornado does? Hurry up, you've got 10 seconds until...
Here's what I would do. Okay, you guys see that door right? You see that tree right there. How is that gonna help you? Yeah, that's not gonna help you. If it picks up a tree, you're going with the tree. And if you go to your car, it can pick up a car too. Just because the car is big, it don't mean that it picks up houses. It picks up so many houses, destroys so many houses. You don't think it can pick up one person in a, what is that? What type of car is that? Whatever car it is, it don't matter. It can pick up like even a limo. That thing's long, like long limo. And it can pick up a limo. It can pick up that thing too. So don't worry. I think you're supposed to get into a ditch. I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get into a ditch, go down. You have less of a chance of like getting captured because it's down low. I know that if there's a tornado or an earthquake, you're supposed to actually be down low, so that way you'll have a less of a chance of being hurt. I always worry, like, do they not think about the people who are on the top? Because if they're on the top, they can crush the people on the bottom. But I think you're supposed to get into a ditch and just lay there and just curl up into a ball and do that thing they teach you in school. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's my answer.
It sweeps you up.
Ditch. Okay. I hope I'm right.
Even a granny can be your weapon. Climbing a tree wouldn't do you much good. How are you planning to hang on if the tornado hits it? Running for your car is too risky, and even if you make it, the tornado could still catch you and pick you up, vehicle and all. Your best option is to get into the ditch and make yourself as small as possible. If the tornado passes over you, it might not be able to lift you from your hiding place. Honestly though, it serves you right for leaving yourself outside in the first place. Number 4, Tunnels of Terror. It's a quiet weekend, so you've decided to go exploring in a local cave. Someone with as much bad luck as you really shouldn't be doing that, but off you go anyway. Surprise, surprise, the worst thing imaginable happens. There's a landslide and your exit is blocked. You manage to...
I'm not dumb. But look, if I was this person right here, and I was thinking like this person right here, then I would be considered dumb. I wouldn't even consider like dumb. I would just a person that really, really wants an adventure, and they're getting that adventure that will get them killed. Yeah.
Find 4 alternative tunnels, but conveniently they all have signs telling you which dangers lurk inside them. You're going to have to choose from tunnels containing molten lava that will burn you alive, another huge landslide that will bury you, poisonous gas that kills all animals, or thousands of deadly spiders. Which route will you choose?
Okay, wait, it said kills animals. I would go through the poisonous gas that kills animals. It didn't say anything about humans. That was the key word. Kills animals. Animals. That was the key word. Didn't say kills all. This is which kills anything that goes inside it. It didn't say that. It said kills animals, which means only animals will be in danger to this. Will be in danger. So
make your decision. The cave could collapse any second now.
Yeah, I'm going with the gas, the poisonous gas for animals.
3 of the tunnels contain things that will certainly kill humans, but one of them is only dangerous to animals. So long as you're actually a person, if you select the gas-filled tunnel, you'll escape unharmed.
Yes.
Number 3. Red and blue pills. Imagine this. You're blind, sick, and you have nobody around to help you. Poor you. To stay alive, you have to take 2 tablets every single day. A blue one and a red one. The pills feel, smell, and taste identical, so there's no way of knowing which is which. The doctor always puts the pills in a daily pill box for you, but one day you slip and drop the box, mixing up the 2 of the days. Oh no. You need to take the pills today, and the doctor can't get to you until tomorrow. How are you going to figure out which of the 4 drop pills you should take?
I I would. Okay, this is what I would do. I know it's covering up the thing and all that, but you know the red and the blue pills, right? I would, if it got mixed up like that, the order it's in, even though I can't see, I would just take 2 of the pills that are face to front, which means, because if they're mixed up, then it could be like that, right? Which means, hopefully, one of them is blue and one of them is red, since I'm blind. I'm sorry for all the blind people out there, and the ones that are sick. That must be very tough for you. That's what I would do.
The only way to do it is to break all 4 pills into halves, then put half of each one into 2 separate piles. In the end, you'll have 2 piles containing 4 halves, which guarantees that you'll take the right dose.
Okay,
Number
that's
2,
smart. That's
Deadly
smart.
Inferno.
But what if you drop it?
Oh no, you're trapped in another room, and this time it's on fire.
Oh,
How do you
God.
get yourself into these situations?
I have no
The
idea.
fire is blazing between you and the door, and there's no other way of escaping the inferno. Firefighters are on their way, but you'll need to figure out how to stay safe until they arrive. You consider your options. You could get on the ground and stay as low as possible, or you could stand on a chair to get close to the ceiling. You could take your clothes off to stay cool and possibly give the firefighters a fright, or you could hide under a desk. Which will you do? Quick, the smoke...
Here's what I would do. They taught us in school to stop, drop, and roll. That is exactly what I'm going to do. And that better work. What is getting naked going to do? Taking off your clothes? They ain't going to do anything. It's just basically, like, you know when you're wearing clothes, and then, and if it gets on fire, right? It's going to burn the clothes, and then it's going to probably spread or something, right? Well, it will be on your clothes first, but if you're butt naked, it's just going to be on your bare skin instantly, and it's burned. Too late.
is getting thicker by the minute.
What if the table catches fire? I think that's what earthquakes get on your table.
Firstly, getting on top of a chair is a terrible idea. Smoke and heat both rise, so you wouldn't stand a chance up there. Taking your clothes off will expose your skin to the heat, which is not what you want for your delicate parts. And getting under a desk won't really help you much. Your only choice is to get as low to the floor as possible so you don't suffocate from the smoke and just wait until help comes.
Yeah.
Number 1, 4 rooms of fear. Congratulations, you've made it to my final conundrum. You're condemned to death for crimes too terrible to speak of, and your cruel and unusual executioner gives you the choice between 4 tanks which you'll enter from the top, in which you'll meet your fate. The first room contains a vat full of acid as deep as your chest. The second is full of bloodthirsty murderers ready to kill. The third is blazing with raging fires, and the fourth contains a pool full of bloodthirsty sharks that haven't eaten in 6 months, which horrifies...
So sharks haven't eaten in 6 months. How are they alive? Murderers. They won't even give you a chance. Stab, kill. And then acid as deep in your chest. All you're gonna be is bones. And your bones are gonna be bendy and stuff. Yeah, not going in there either. Fire. We already been in a situation with fire. Not gonna happen again. Thank you. I'll get it. I'll be right back. I'm back. Anyway. Sharks haven't eaten in 6 months. Human can't last that long without eating in 6 months. No other animals can last that long without eating for 6 months. Actually, I'm wrong about that. I think crocodiles or lions or something. I think it was crocodiles or alligators, whatever. I think they last like 2 years without eating or being hydrated. I have no idea, but I think that they could. So I'm gonna count the alligators out, but I don't think the sharks can. And I know that their weak points are their nose and their eyes. Kick that bad boy in the nose. They can't do anything. They're gonna be on the brink of death. So I'll probably go for the sharks. Yeah. And I know how to like float over water, so the water won't be a problem with me as long as it's not going up to the roof. Anyway, let's start.
What fate do you choose?
I hope I'm right about the sharks. Yeah. The rest
Every room sounds terrifying beyond belief, but if I was you, I'd go for the shark-infested waters. After all, if the sharks haven't eaten for 6 months, they'd all be dead and no danger to you at all.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you survived my 10 deadly riddles. Did you solve them all? Let me know in the comments section down below. And
alrighty guys, that's all for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Give this video a like and never miss a daily upload.